All right, hello, hello. Welcome in. Hold on. I have to re-download the Discord app in order to get the thingy to work. Yeah. You guys get to watch me play around with the scenes in real time. What other streamer gives you such raw performances like this? All right, but yes, for just chatting stream, what stories do you want to hear? What do you want to hear about? What do you want me to talk about? I have lots of stories. I have not prepared any. I know lots of stories. I have not prepared any. So um, they aren't all like concise, nice, neat little packaged stories. uh, oh, first. You're welcome. Congratulations on getting first. Other, you've gotten first twice now. I was just doing a bunch of reading about the various myths of Baba Yaga. Ooh, Baba Yaga is a good one. Um, I'll have my avatar up in just a second. But yeah, let's look up some myths of Baba Yaga. Oh my. Kermit, hello, welcome in. Wow. That is that's some art right there. I love the pecs. How long did it how long did it take you to make that? Sheesh. Okay, there we go. I should pop up any second now. Yeah. I can't read Braille. Yeah. R.I.P. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if I can. There I am. Look at me. It's been a while since I used this one. Probably because the Discord app absolutely tanks my computer. Um. Anyway, there we go. There she is. We'll see if she bounces around or if she just like stays dark. I don't know. Anyway, all right, Baba Yaga. Um, she is an ogress who steals, cooks, and eats her victims, usually children. Um, oh, you found it. Ah, boo. Just, if you just copy and paste, that's cheating, Kermit. I'm not impressed anymore. Um, but, wrong one. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, so Baba Yaga is like, she's like the scary, ooh, cute Pikachu. Um, she's like the scary ass, uh, you know, do some, do whatever your parents tell you, or the Baba Yaga is gonna come get you. Um, something that's, her famous, I don't know, icon, I, icons, I don't know what the word is, symbols, folklore would be the hut that is on the bird's legs. If you've seen Witcher, she's featured. Her hut. That what is that thing Yennefer says? Like, behold the mother of forests, the deathless mother, nesting in dreams. Turn your back to the forest, hut, hut. Turn your front to me, hut, hut. That's based on Baba Yaga. Yeah, it is. Let's see, what else about Baba Yaga? She's a she's not just one old lady, she's sometimes several. She could be two or three scary old ladies. Um, let's see if I can find a story about her rather than just like information bullet points. She's referenced in also the Owl House. Well, I don't know if she's referenced really, but the Owl House itself has the like owl demon that inhabits the house. Like he is the house. Hoot Hoot. His name is Hoot Hoot, and he's usually shown like just his face and like neck. But there are a couple episodes where he like stands up and it's his bird legs coming out of the bottom of the house, which that's Baba Yaga's house. So I don't know if that infers that uh like Ida is the Baba Yaga or that she's based on the Baba Yaga. Um, but I thought that was very, like, I saw that and I was like, that looks like the Baba Yaga's house. Uh, there's a story about her and Valisa. Okay, let's see if I can find it. To be to you all. Oh, Vasilisa the Beautiful. Okay. All right, here we go. This is a Russian fairy tale or folk tale. I don't know, folklore, mythology, whatever you want to call it. Long, long ago, in a certain tsardom, there lived an old man and old woman and their daughter Vasilisa. They had only a small hut for a home, but their life was a peaceful and happy one. However, even the brightest of skies may become overcast, and misfortune stepped over their threshold at last. The old woman fell gravely ill, and feeling that her end was near, she called Vasilisa to her bedside, gave her a little doll, and said, "Do as I tell you, my child. Take good care of this little doll and never show it to anyone. But if anything bad ever happens to you, give the doll something to eat and ask its advice. It will help you out in all your troubles." And after giving Vasilisa a last parting kiss, the old woman died. R.I.P. Rest in peace. The old man sorrowed and grieved for a time, and then he married again. Ah, evil stepmother. God damn it. He had thought to give Vasilisa a second mother, but he gave her a cruel stepmother instead. The stepmother had two daughters of her own, two of the most spiteful, mean, and hard to please young women that ever lived. Is this just Cinderella? Or is Cinderella based on this? The stepmother loved them dearly and was always kissing and coddling them, but she nagged at Vasilisa and never let her have a moment's of peace. Effing chat for old lady. No kidding. Why is it always the mom that dies? Justice for mothers. This is why I can't wear my hair to the side like anime mothers. I'll be killed instantly. Um, Vasilisa felt very unhappy for her stepmother and stepsisters kept chiding and scolding her and making her work beyond her strength. They hoped that she would grow thin and haggard with too much work, and that her face would turn dark and ugly in the wind and sun. All day long they were at her, or one of them or the other, shouting, "Come, Vasilisa! Where are you, Vasilisa? Don't fetch the wood! Don't be slow! Start a fire, mix the dough, wash the plates, milk the cow, scrub the floor! Hurry now! Work away and don't take all day!" Vasilisa did all she was told to do. She waited on everyone and always got her chores done on time. And with every passing day, she grew more and more beautiful. Such was her beauty, as could not be pictured and could not be told. It was a wonder and joy to be. Wow, they really like their rhymes in this story. Uh, and it was her little doll that helped Vasilisa in everything. Early in the morning, Vasilisa would milk the cow, and then, locking herself in the pantry, she would give some milk to the doll and say, "Come on, little doll, drink your milk, my dear. I'll pour out all my troubles in your ear." And the doll would drink the milk and comfort Vasilisa and do all her work for her. Oh, all right. This is good. Can I get this doll? I'll give it milk if it wants to do all my chores. Vasilisa would sit in the shade, twining flowers in her braid, and before she knew it, the vegetable beds were weeded, the water brought in, the fire lighted, and the cabbage watered. Jin wish number lost count. Immunity for Monsieur when wielding anime mom haircut. Ugh, thanks. I need it. The doll showed her an herb to be used against sunburn, and Vasilisa used it and became more beautiful than ever. One day, late in the fall, the old man set out from home and was not expected back for some time. The stepmother and the three sisters were left alone. They sat in the hut, and it was dark outside and raining, and the wind was howling. The hut stood at the edge of a dense forest, and in the forest there lived Baba Yaga, a cunning witch and sly, who gobbled up people in the wink of an eye. Now to each of the three sisters the stepmother gave some work to do. The first she set to weaving lace, the second to knitting stockings, and Vasilisa to spinning yarn. I'm back. Did I miss my tarot reading? No, I'll do it once I'm done with this story. I have not done it yet. Uh, where'd I? Oh, I must have lost my place. Hold on. Okay. Vasilisa was spinning yarn. Then, putting out all the lights in the house except for a single splinter of birch that burnt in the corner where the three sisters were working, she went to bed. Damn. She was literally like, "Do your chores, I'm out." The splinter crackled and snapped for a time, and then went out. "What are we to do?" cried the stepmother's two daughters. "It is dark in the hut, and we must work. One of us will have to go to Baba Yaga's house to ask for light." "I'm not going," said the elder of the two. "I am making lace, and my needle is bright enough for me to see by." Yeah, right. Bitch is just making excuses. "I'm not going either," said the second. "I'm knitting stockings, and my two needles are bright enough for me to see by." As someone who both knits and does and sews, none of these things are reflective enough to create enough light for you to see what you're doing. Absolutely not. These two are liars. Then both of them shouting, "Vasilisa is the one. She must go for the light." "Go to Baba Yaga's house this minute, Vasilisa." They pushed Vasilisa out of the hut. The blackness of the night, especially if there's no light out. Like, okay, yeah, maybe if you were in like the full moon, sure, you might have enough light to see just a little bit to know what you're doing. But if it's so dark that she can't even like see anything, the blackness of the night, absolutely not. Straight truth. Granted, I use wood needles for knitting. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, mine are metal, but they're painted. They're pink. Mine are pink. Um, but yeah, they probably didn't have metal metal stuff. They were probably using bone. Bone is not reflective. The fuck? Glow in the dark needles. Yeah, in their dreams. uh, Vasilisa was frightened. She burst into tears and she took her little doll from her pocket. Oh, my dear little doll, she said between sobs. They are sending me to Baba Yaga's house for a light, and Baba Yaga gobbles people up, bones and all. Never you mind, the doll replied. You'll be all right. Nothing bad can happen to you while I'm with you. Thank you for comforting me, little doll, said Vasilisa, and she set off on her way. I want to know what kind of spirit is in this doll. It's being very nice. About her the forest rose like a wall, and in the sky above there was no sign of the bright crescent moon, and not a star shone. Vasilisa walked along, trembling and holding the little doll close. All of a sudden, whom should she see but a man on horseback, galloping past. He was clad in all white. His horse was white, and the horse's harness was of silver and gleamed white in the darkness. It's so bright. Belt is the real OG. And yes, Kermit, people do knit. Specifically, scarves and hats, because that's all I know how to do. It was dawning now, and Vasilisa trudged on, stumbling and stumping her toes against tree roots and stumps. Drops of dew glistened on her long plait of hair, and her hands were cold and numb. Suddenly, another horseman came galloping by. He was dressed in red, his horse was red, and the horse's harness was red too. They really like their matching suits, you know? Very fashionable. The sun rose. It kissed Vasilisa and warmed her and dried the dew on her hair. Mittens aren't too bad. Try them sometime. I do like a mitten, and where I live gets cold enough for mittens, so I might look up a mitten pattern this year. Try out some mittens. They're cute. I like mittens. Vasilisa never stopped, but walked on for a whole day. It was getting toward the evening. Listen, she walked all night and all day? Like, what was the point of her going to get a light for nighttime if it was gonna take this long? The fuck? Could they not have just been like, we'll tell our mom that the light ran out because she only gave us a splinter of birch wood and it didn't last the whole fucking night, and we'll go get more in the morning? The hell? Large items are a pain in the ass. I stick to scarves and hats. Yeah, well, you know the curse of the sweater, right? Um, the curse of the sweater is like you crochet or knit your significant other a sweater and it will end your relationship. So I'll never do it. I will never knit or crochet. I don't know how to crochet, but I'll never make a big item because of the curse of the sweater. Maybe she wanted some Vaseline. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? So dumb. Uh, Vasilisa never stopped to walk on for a whole day, and it was getting on toward evening when she came out onto a small glade. She looked, and she saw a hut standing there. The fence round the hut was made of human bones and crowned with human skulls. The gate was no gate, but the bones of men's legs. The bolts were no bolts, but the bones of men's arms. And the lock was no lock, but a set of sharp teeth. Vasilisa was horrified and stood stock still. Suddenly a horseman came riding up. He was dressed in black. His horse was black, and the horse's harness was black too. The horseman galloped up to the gate and vanished as if into thin air. Night descended, and lo, the eyes of the skulls crowning the fence began to glow. It became as light as if it was day. Vasilisa shook with fear. She could not move her feet, which seemed to have frozen to the spot and refused to carry her away from this terrible place. I got halfway through knitting my wife a sweater, stopped last year, so I'm avoiding the curse. Yeah, exactly. Okay, see what happens is you put all this time and effort into a sweater and then the person doesn't like it or doesn't wear it, and so then it hurts the feelings of the person who made the sweater, and they get upset, and then the other person's like, well, why did you spend all this time making this thing that I don't even like? And it's terrible. It's a terrible thing. Yeah, they don't understand the amount of work that goes into it, or they ruin it because they don't take care of it the right way, and then you get upset because you're like, it takes like weeks to make a sweater. It takes such a long. It can take months depending on your pattern, and then they either don't wear it or they ruin it, and then you're like, well, what the fuck? Literally spent so much time. Sweater redeem win? No. What would that even be? Me make a sweater for someone? It would need to be like 1,000,000 points because it takes so much fucking time to make a sweater. Um, oh my goodness. All of a sudden, she felt the earth trembling and rocking beneath her, and there was Baba Yaga flying up in a mortar, swinging her pestle like a whip, and sweeping the tracks away with a broom. She flew up to the gate and, sniffing the air, cried, I smell Russian flesh. Who is here? Knitting stream win? Uh, you know, I've thought about it, like doing a crafting stream. Uh, I could do a crafting stream sometime. Get a little hand reveal in there. Yeah, would you guys? I'd do it. Hey, Dronikin, welcome in. We're doing some story time. I had planned to do Cult of the Lamb, but Steam's not working, so we're reading about Vasilisa and the Baba Yaga. Um, Vasilisa came up to Baba Yaga, bowed low to her, and said very humbly, "It is I, Vasilisa, Grandma. My stepsister sent me to ask you for light." "Oh, it's you, is it?" Baba Yaga replied. "Your stepmother is a kinswoman." "Oh, her stepmother's a kinswoman. Her stepmother's a witch." Knitting stream with hand cams and flipping people off. Do a learning crochet. Oh god, learning crochet. I can do a daisy chain. I suck at crochet so much because I don't know, like, I've watched 1,000 videos, right? And I can never tell on my own projects, like, where you're supposed to build off of. Like, which, I don't know, loop you're supposed to go into. And so it always ends up crooked. Your stepmother is a kinswoman of mine. Very well then, stay with me for a while and work, and then we'll see what is to be seen. And she shouted at the top of her voice, "Come unlocked, my bolt so strong, open wide my gate so wide. Open up my gate so wide." The gate swung open, Baba Yaga rode in her mortar, and Vasilisa walked in behind her. Now at the gate there grew a birch tree, and it made as if to lash Vasilisa with its branches. "Do not touch the maid, birch tree. It was I who brought her," said the Baba Yaga. Oh, that's kind of like in Harry Potter, the Whomping Willow. They came to the house, and at the door there lay a dog, and it made as if to bite Vasilisa. "Do not touch the maid. It was I who brought her," said Baba Yaga. They came inside, and in the passage an old grumbler-rumbler of a cat met them and made as if to scratch Vasilisa. Knitting pocket fixie merch. Oh, if I could crochet, I could make pocket fixie. Listen. Okay, you might have sold me, other. You might have sold me on a learning to crochet stream. "You see, Vasilisa," she added, turning to her, "it is not easy to run away from me. My cat will scratch you." My dog will bite you, my birch tree will lash you, and put your eyes out, and my gate will not open to let you out. Ooh, we stuck a little bit, huh? Baba Yaga came into her room, and she stretched out on a bench. Come, black-browed maid, give us something to eat, she cried. Then the black-browed maid ran in and began to feed Baba Yaga. She brought her a pot of borscht. Borscht. My dad hates borscht. He was in Poland for like 6 months. Just, I don't know, working there, I guess, for some reason. And to this day, he hates borscht. Half a cow. Half a cow? Bitch is eating half a cow? 10 jugs of milk and a roasted sow. 20 chickens and 40 geese. 2 whole pies and an extra piece. Cider mead and homebrewed ale. Beer by the barrel and kvass by the pail. Sheesh. Baba Yaga ate and drank of everything, but she only gave Vasilisa a chunk of bread. And now, Vasilisa, said she, take this sacket of millet and pick it over seed by seed, and mind that you take out all the black bits, for if you don't, I shall eat you up. And Baba Yaga closed her eyes and began to snore. Vasilisa took the piece of bread, put it before her little doll, and said, come, little doll, eat this bread, my dear, and I'll pour out all my troubles in your ear. Oh God, I don't know if I can pronounce this. Ponder. Barsh Cervona is gross. I don't know what that is. Is that borscht? I've never seen it spelled like that, if so. Drawing stream when? I can't draw, guys. I can I can do you want to when I'm done reading this story I can illustrate it. Okay. You guys can see how terrible I am at drawing. At art. Blah 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 blah. Baba Yaga has given me a hard task to do, and she threatens to eat me up if I do not do it. Said the little doll in reply, do not grieve and do not weep, but close your eyes and go to sleep, for morning is wiser than evening. Flip a clip animation win. My daughter can draw and animate. I cannot. Said the doll in reply. Oh, no, I said that already. And the moment Vasilisa was asleep, the doll called out in a loud voice, Tomtits, pigeons, sparrows, hear me. There's work to do. I tear me. That doesn't make sense. On your help, my leathered trends. I'm sure that means friends. Vasilisa's life. My feathered friends. Okay. Okay. W is Visa. That's what I thought. That was where my instincts went. Okay. Polish borscht. Okay. Alright. Cool. SC and CZ are pronounced like the English sh and ch. Okay. That's what okay. Cool. I now know Polish letters. Some of them. Vasilisa's life depends. Come in it, serve my call. You are needed, one and all. And the birds came flying from all sides, flocks and flocks of them, more than the eye could see or tongue could tell. They began to chirp and coo, to set up a great to-do, and pick over the millet seed by seed, very quickly indeed. Into the sack the good seeds went, and the black went into the crop. And before they knew it, the night was spent, and the sack was filled to the top. I tried to use Flip a Clip. Did a 19-second animation with like 145 frames in 15 minutes. Ooh, ouch. I don't know what program my daughter uses, but the ones she usually makes are like, I want to say like 5 seconds long. They had only just finished when the white horseman galloped past the gate on his white horse. Day was dawning. Baba Yaga woke up and asked, "What have you done what I told you to do, Vasilisa?" "Yes, it's all done, Grandma." Baba Yaga was very angry, but there was nothing more to be said. She snorted. I'm off to hunt, and you take that sack yonder. It's filled with peas and poppy seeds. Pick out the peas from the seeds and put them in 2 separate heaps. And mind now, if you do not, I shall eat you up. I think we can all see where this is going. Baba Yaga went out into the yard and whistled, and the mortar and pestle swept up to her. The red horsemen galloped past, and the sun rose. What are these horsemen? Why are they important? Vasilisa took a crust of bread, fed her little doll, and said, "Do take pity on me, my little doll, my dear, and help me out." The doll called out in ringing tones, "Oh, come to me, mice of the house, the barn, and the field, for there is work to be done." And the mice came running, swarms and swarms of them, more than the eye could see or tongue could tell, and before the hour the work was all done. It was getting on toward evening, and the black-browed maid set the table and began to wait for Baba Yaga's return. The black horseman galloped past the gate, night fell, and the eyes of the skulls crowning the fence began to glow. And now the trees groaned and crackled, the leaves rustled, and Baba Yaga, cunning witch, who gobbled people up in the wink of an eye, came riding home. Maybe the horsemen symbolized the day, sunset, and night. Maybe. Well, what time of day was it? Okay, the white horseman galloped past on his white horse. Day was dawning. Okay, so dawn. But then the red horseman galloped past and the sun rose. Sunrise is dawn. So how are, but the black one is nightfall because black horseman gallops past the gate nightfall. But I don't understand, like, what's the difference between day is dawning and the sun rose? Because I mean, there's usually not that much of a difference between like when there's the first light and the sun rising. I don't know. Where was I? The red one is just weird. Yeah, the red one is maybe the red one is when Baba Yaga leaves, because she leaves and then the red horseman leaves. Screw that guy, he's redundant. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he represents her. Who knows? We'll find out, I'm sure. But okay. Black Horseman, Nightfell, Eyes of Skulls, blah blah blah. She came riding home. "Have you done what I told you to do, Vasilisa?" she asked. "Yes, it's all done, Grandma." Baba Yaga was very angry, but what could she say? "Well then, go to bed. I am going to turn in myself in a minute." Vasilisa went behind the stove, and she heard Baba Yaga say, "Light the stove, black-browed maid, and make the fire hot. When I wake up, I shall roast Vasilisa." And the Baba Yaga lay down on a bench, placed her chin on a shelf, covered herself with her foot, and began to snore so loudly that the whole forest trembled and shook. Vasilisa burst into tears, and taking out her doll, put a crust of bread before it. "Come, little doll, have some bread, my dear, and I'll pour out all my troubles in your ear. For Baba Yaga wants to roast me and eat me up," said she. And the doll told her what she must do to get out of trouble without more ado. Vasilisa rushed to the black-browed maid and bowed low to her. "Please, black-browed maid, why does this lady not have a name? Help me," she cried. "When you are lighting the stove, pour water over the wood so it does not burn the way it should. Here's my silken kerchief for you to reward you for your trouble." Said the maid in reply, "Very well, my dear, I shall help you. I shall take a long time heating the stove, and I shall tickle Baba Yaga's heels and scratch them too, so she may sleep very soundly the whole night through. And you run away, Vasilisa." "But won't the 3 horsemen catch me and bring me back?" "Oh, no," replied the black-browed maid. "The white horseman is the bright day, the red horseman is the golden sun, and the black horseman is the black night, and they will not touch Vasilisa." They will not touch you, I guess. The grammar on this is very confusing. Vasilisa ran out into the passage, and the grumbler, the cat, rushed at her and was about to scratch her, but she threw him a pie, and he did not touch her. I think there's a bit missing right there, but it's fine. Vasilisa ran down from the porch, and the dog darted out and was about to bite her, but she threw him a piece of bread, and the dog let her go. Vasilisa started running out of the yard, and the birch tree tried to lash her and put out her eyes, but she tied it with a ribbon, and the birch tree let her pass. No touching. The gate was about to shut before her, but Vasilisa greased its hinges and swung it open. Vasilisa ran into the dark forest, and just when the black horseman galloped by and it became pitch black all around, how was she to go back home without a light? What would she say? Why, her stepmother would do her to death. So she asked her little doll to help her, and did what the little doll told her to do. She took one of the skulls from the fence and, mounting it on a stick, set off across the forest. Its eyes glowed, and by their light the dark night was as bright as day. The fuck? As for Baba Yaga, she woke and stretched, and seeing that Vasilisa was gone, rushed out into the passage. Did you scratch Vasilisa as she ran past Grumbler Grumbler? She demanded. And the cat replied, No, I let her pass, for she gave me a pie. I served you for 10 years, Baba Yaga, and you never gave me so much as a crust of bread. Baba Yaga rushed out into the yard. Did you bite Vasilisa, my faithful dog? She demanded. Said the dog in reply, No, I let her pass, for she gave me some bread. I served you for ever so many years, but you never gave me so much as a bone. Birch tree, Baba Yaga roared. Did you put out Vasilisa's eyes for her? Said the birch tree in reply, No, I let her pass, for she bound my branches with a ribbon. I have been growing here 10 years, and you never even tied them with a string. Baba Yaga ran to the gate. Gate, gate, she cried. Did you shut before her that Vasilisa might not pass? Said the gate in reply, No, I let her pass, for she greased my hinges. I served you for ever so long, but you never even put water on them. Wouldn't water make it worse? That's my question. Would not water make it worse? Like, make it more rusty? Like, come on. Baba Yaga flew into a temper. She began to beat the dog and thrash the cat, to break down the gate and to chop down the birch tree. Oh my goodness. And she was so tired by then that she forgot all about Vasilisa. So, temper tantrum. All right. Vasilisa ran home, and she saw that there was no light on in the house. Her stepsisters rushed out and began to chide and scold her. What took you so long fetching the light? They demanded. We cannot seem to keep one on in the house at all. We have tried to strike a light again and again, but to no avail, and the one we got from the neighbors went out the moment it was brought in. Perhaps yours will keep burning. They brought the skull into the hut, and its eyes fixed themselves on the stepmother and her 2 daughters, and burnt them like fire. Oh, I don't know, bone hinges don't rust? I guess not. Need some bone hinges. I mean, I guess if you think about it, like, are your joints not just bone hinges? And they need, like, ligaments and all this shit between them so they don't, like, rub against each other. They need cushioning. And if you don't have the cushioning, you have to get, like, knee replacements, right? So, I don't know, water's not going to fix that. Still, you can't just, like, pour water on your hip and be good as new. I wish, but I think it requires a little bit more than that. Okay, they've got burnt. The stepmother and her daughters tried to hide, but run where they would, the eyes followed them and never let them out of her sight. By morning they were burnt to a cinder, all 3, and only Vasilisa remained unharmed. Ooh, shit. She buried the skull outside the hut, and a bush of red roses grew up on the spot. After that, not liking to stay in that hut any longer, Vasilisa went into town and made her home in the house of an old woman. One day she said to the woman, I am bored sitting round doing nothing, Grandma. Buy me some flax, the best you can find. The old woman bought her some flax, and Vasilisa set to spinning the yarn. She worked quickly and well, and the spinning wheel humming and the golden thread coming out as even and thin as hair. She began to weave cloth, and it turned out so fine that it could be passed through the eye of a needle, like a thread. She bleached the cloth, and it came out whiter than snow. Here, Grandma, she said, go and sell the cloth, and take the money for yourself. The old woman looked at the cloth and gasped. No, my child, such cloth is only fit for a Tsarevich to wear. I had better take it to the palace. She took the cloth to the palace, and when the Tsar saw it, he was filled with wonder. How much do you want for it? He asked. This cloth is too fine to be sold. I have brought it to you for a present. The Tsarevich thanked the old woman, showered her with gifts, and sent her home. But he could not find anyone to make him a shirt out of the cloth, for the workmanship had to be as fine as the fabric. So he sent for the old woman again and said, you wove this fine cloth, so you must know how to make a shirt out of it. It was not I who wove the cloth, or it was not I who spun the yarn or wove the cloth, but a maid named Vasilisa. Well then, let her make me a shirt. The old woman went home, and she told Vasilisa all about it. Vasilisa made 2 shirts, embroidered them with silken threads, studded them with large round pearls, and giving them to the old woman to take to the palace, sat down at the window with a piece of embroidery. By and by, whom should she see but one of the Tsar's servants come running toward her. Tsarovnik, probably prince. Oh, okay. It's Tsarevich. Tsarovich. I don't know. That might be spelled wrong though. This is all got a lot of spelling errors in it. By and by, whom should she see but one of the Tsar's servants come running toward her. The Tsarevich bids you to come to the palace, said the servant. Vasilisa went to the palace, and seeing her, the Tsarevich was smitten by her beauty. I cannot bear to let you go away again. You shall be my wife. Just gonna tell her. Yeah, nice. He took both her milk-white hands in his, and he placed her in the seat beside his own. And so Vasilisa and the Tsarevich were married, and when Vasilisa's father returned home soon afterwards, he made his home in the palace with them. Vasilisa took the old woman to live with her too, and as for her little doll, she always carried it about with her in her pocket. And thus they did live for many a day, and wait for us all to come first. Okay, interesting. I don't know, I don't speak Russian. Fair enough. Me neither. Okay, that's it. That is Vasilisa the Beautiful. Thoughts on this fairy tale? It is not super, what's that word? The word that I'm looking for. Like, it doesn't, like, each of the parts are very separate. They don't seem to have much to do with one another. Like, the doll is not explained about what it is, if it's like her mom's spirit or whatever. Eastern European Cinderella, but more vicious. I don't know. The original Cinderella is the Hans Christian Andersen Cinderella is pretty vicious. Like, it's pretty fucking vicious. The stepsisters like chop off their toes and heels in order to try and fit into the shoe. And there's a similar task in it too. Like, the original Cinderella has to separate, like, I think one of the stepsisters like throws seed into the fireplace, and then they tell Cinderella, like, you have to separate the seeds from the ash in a certain amount of time, or you can't go to the ball with the prince. Like, it has similar tasks in it. But yeah, so it starts out like Cinderella, but she goes to the Baba Yaga's house. She doesn't really get anything from the Baba Yaga. She originally went there for something, for a light, like for wood for the fire or something, but she doesn't even get it. She does not end up getting it. She goes to the Baba Yaga. The Baba Yaga tests her, I guess, tries to eat her, and she just runs away. So there was no real point in her going to the Baba Yaga. She makes it. She does steal the skull from the gate thing, the fence, and she burns her stepmother and stepsisters to death. So I guess she does get a little bit of revenge. Like, I guess that's her reward for going to the Baba Yaga's house. I guess she did get her light. She did get her light. Okay, she got a light, not the light she was looking for, but a light, a murder light, a murder weapon. Which she then buried the evidence. She buried the murder weapon, and then she goes to live with an old woman, and then somehow she's an excellent seamstress. What? That had nothing. That was never like a hint. You know, it was not. Uh, it was not hinted at all that she like knew how to create cloth from scratch and sew it. I'm just a little confused. Also, the horsemen, what were they for? They represented the different times of day, but they didn't really do anything. Why did they live with the Baba Yaga? Why is she like? Does she control when when night falls and when the sun rises? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I mean, it ended pretty typically, like, she meets a prince and they get married, but that also was kind of random. The ending was just a little random. It was a little random for me, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, but I'm finally getting around to the tarot card redeem. 40 minutes ago, sorry. I do the redeems. I just Baba Yaga just needed easy money, so took the role in the story for easy payout. I guess that, if you're gonna have a scary boogeyman to tell your kids about, like, ooh, the boogeyman's gonna come get you. Like, you need a story in which the boogeyman is a terrible person, um, so that you can be like, oh, you're gonna be like Vasilisa, and she's gonna steal you and eat you up. I don't know. Okay. Tarot card reading, though. Will my ankle injury help me find a MILF? Dad seemed like he ran out for milk and cigarettes until he had a reason to come back. I know, it didn't say, like, why he left. Did it say why he left? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The old man set out from home and was not expected back for some time. It doesn't even say why he left. I mean, at least in Cinderella, it's like he's a traveling merchant. So it's expected that he's going to be on the road quite a bit. And there's a reason that the stepmother married him is because he was rich. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Chariot. Oh, that's a good card. Let me look it up because I don't always remember these off the top of my head. I don't have them memorized. Okay, the Chariot. This card, this is an interesting card for you to get. This card represents conflict, or struggle. It means a fight for self-assertion is necessary, or that a conflict is necessary in order to create the change that you want. So, in this, I would say your ankle injury is a conflict that will create the change that you want. So, sure, yeah. Maybe the struggle of healing your ankle will create an opportunity for you to meet your MILF. He left for the grind. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Okay, dokie. Hmm. Okay. All right. I don't know why my little thing has not been. Thanks for the story. Time for me to go for lotto tickets and smokes. I mean, time to sleep. All right, Ponder. Thank you for coming in. Why not all at the same time? I don't know about that. Oh, there she goes. Okay, I changed the settings in Discord, so now she's active. Look at that. She could have been bouncing around the whole time. Sleeping while driving seems bad. Listen up, Ponder. That's a hypothesis. Have you tested this hypothesis? Can you say for sure that it would be bad? Are you positive? Hmm? Sleepwalking / smoking, easy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Um, y'all wanted you wanted a drawing stream. I cannot draw. I need you to know. I cannot draw. I also don't know how really to use this drawing program. So, uh, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're about to have an interesting time. That's for sure. Okay, hold on here. Let me see if I can get this up. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see if it will capture Krita. There we go. Why are you down there? Oh, wow. This is down there from when I did my last collab with Espa. Sheesh. That was a while ago. Alright. Capture Krita. You can do it. Alright. Come on. Let's see if it pulls it up. Woof. It has been a while since I opened this up last. Because I don't draw very much. Because I don't know how. Okay, what do you want me to draw? What should I do? Draw Kermit throwing it back? Okay. What does Kermit even look like? Oh my god. Wait, this is Krita? Yeah, it is Krita. Is that bad? Should I not use Krita? I'm not an artist, guys. Why are you making me do this? Hold on. Why am I doing this? What the fuck? Wait, no, I want a pencil. Oink. Ah, hey RL. How's it going? They're making me fucking draw. I'm not a fan. Okay. Oh fuck. What does Kermit look like? How do I draw Kermit? Okay, I got some reference images up. Oh, Jesus. I used Krita first time I've seen a streamer. I use Krita first time I've seen a streamer use Krita. Yeah, because I don't draw and it's fucking free. I don't know what Kermit looks like. Why am I doing this? Ah. Draw Scooby-Doo says, and Shaggy, draw Scooby-Doo and Shaggy saying, let's get the fuck out of here. Double Artemis for reference on Kermit throwing it back. Okay. I'm looking it up. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at right now. There's a lot of buff Kermits. There's just a lot of really buff Kermits. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna draw like what I think it would look like. Based on, not, you know. He's gotta have. Oh God. Well, this is fucked up already. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's got like skinny little arms, right? Oh, this is so bad. He's gotta have a booty if he's throwing it back. And he's got skinny ass like legs. Oh, goodness gracious. What am I creating here? There you go. There's. I hope you enjoy it. Because I hate it. Cersei, you're creating art? If you say so. It looks fucking terrible. Mostly cursed art, but it's still art. Yeah, okay, I have to label this. Cursed AF. There we go. Oh Lord. Okay. What did I said I was gonna draw like the um oh God. The fairy tale that I just read, right? Okay. Let's yeah, thanks for the label. I wasn't sure. You're welcome. You're so welcome, RL. Okay, okay, this one is gonna be Vasilisa murders people. Cersei, an artist, now move aside. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Oh, please. I am like probably the worst artist on Twitch. That can be a brand, right? Worst artist on Twitch. Okay, so Vasilisa, she had like, let's see. She was really pretty, so obviously I gotta fuck that up for her. I don't even know how to draw people. Why am I even trying? Why am I even attempting this? It'd be funny if Lampy appeared right now. Oh my god. Lampy did the Lampy made this emote for me. The Waddles gun emote. So obviously, you know, he's pretty great. Okay. Why am I don't know how to draw people, guys. So she's just gonna be in like a night gown, I guess. And she had like the skull on a stick. Here we go. Get another arm. Oh, that's really big. That's a thick arm right there. Give her a little elbow. We can allow an elbow in here, I think. Wow. Wow. I don't know what that was. Thumbs have like a thing. They're not just, oof. She got some thick King Charles fingers in here. Is that the right number of fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that looks right, I think. We're gonna do stink feet. Okay, the skull. The skull. What do skulls have? They have two big black eyes. And, teeth, I guess. Ah. So, yeah, I draw you and Lampy arm wrestling. Oh, I could beat a fucking moth. Are you kidding me? The death stare. And then her, I guess her stepsisters were just a little fire. There we go. That's Vasilisa. That's the story that we all just heard. Okay. X for doubt. There we go. X for doubt. All right. What else would you like to see me draw? What's another cursed thing that I could draw for you guys? We're here, so I'll take suggestions. Oh my goodness. How did it come to this? Who knows? Certainly not I. Tall Cersei? Oh fuck yeah. All right. I need the whole height of the thing for this. Okay. Also cannot draw people, so this is going to be so bad. So bad. Oh god, what do I even look like? I need references for myself. This would be so terrible. Oh my goodness. No, nope. Nope, 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 then Kermit versus Lampy in the katana fight. Okay. Why is this like hold on. Oh, there's a quick way to zoom. Oh, neat. Okay, need to up the brush size so that it actually fits the you know, the screen. Too big. That's what she said. Yeah, okay. Then send it to Lampy with no context. Done. Done deal. Okay. I will do so. But first, I need to draw Talsier, which I don't even know if I can do. I guess let's start with the hair. I can add details in after that. Face, maybe? How do I do braids? Oh, Jesus. Ah, that's not good. But okay. We're just gonna end it there. Yeah, that's a braid. And then I have buns. They're a little bit nicer than that, but whatever. I have more hair on this side too. Okay. We're not looking too shabby. Maybe art is a thing. For start, at least. All right. That's hair. Done. Yay for hair. Okay. No, I don't. No, that's the wrong mouth. Ah. Be gone. I don't have, like, I need to have this favorited. Hold on. Can I just drag and drop? Can I, hold on, wait. No, that's not what I wanted. No? Ah. I don't want to assign it to a tag. I want to make it a favorite. But maybe I can't right now. That's fine. It's whatever. Not too worried about it. Ha ha ha. All right. Here we go. Are you ready for the rest? You're not ready for the rest. There we go. Small C8 found its match. Yes, there she is. Stick figure. Let's go. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, okay. We are zooming back in and make this brush a little. There we go. That's what I want. Good. Perfection. I know. Here, I'll let I really need to like There she is in all her glory. Tulsier. Gorgeous. Alright. Then over here. What did you want? Kermit versus Lampy in a katana fight. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. I think Kermit in this situation would have like the scrunch. You know, the scrunch that he does? Yeah, that's it. Can you find me after draw me after finding the chin? Yeah, I can. Okay, he's got like a short little neck. And then that fucking collar. And then he needs an arm coming across the body. He's got little mitten hands, so they would just be like that. You know, like a katana. They're curved a little bit. Not that curved, but you know what? It's just the way the sword is happening today. Okay. And then, you know what? His other arm doesn't exist. It's got kind of a square body. And, of course, the booty. Here we go. All right, there we go. It's Kermit. And then, Lampy. What does Lampy look like? Lampy's a moth. So I think, Katana would be, he would be flying. Hold on. I need a Lampy reference. Oh, his face is like not like what I drew. Thick Kermit for some reason. Hey, listen. If it's my drawing, I get to make him whatever I want. And he has a dumpy. Okay. Lampy's got. Here we go. Sorta. It's not that pronounced, but whatever. It's cool. It's cool, guys. He's got some antenna. There we go. And then he's got a big moth body, I think. Yeah, that's it. And then he would be holding it. Like, yeah. It's all coming together now. There we go. There's his katana. Katana. Oh, he needs wings. Hold on, guys. Almost forgot the wings. He's a moth. Ah! Can't have a lampy moth without lampy wings. He's got some like stripes under his. Oh fuck!
Cersei.
Oh my god!
You try to
Listen.
avoid me even though I know
Who did
you
this?
like when I talk you down like
Oh my
this.
god!
Hmm. You know
That's
when
not fair.
I
I
treat
was not
you
expecting.
like you're inferior or something. Such a perverted girl.
No.
Very, very yummy. Hura, hura.
Guys,
Hmm.
guys,
Although
please.
I must say, I quite like this.
There we go. To the death. Oh Lord, thanks for the bits, whoever played that, and thanks for the heart attack. I think I died inside. Quick, so we get the Why? Okay, there you go. Wait.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hmm. Cersei. I must say,
Why?
you look beautiful today. You're more beautiful than the lone white flower blooming early in spring.
What is this?
You're even more beautiful,
Who's doing this to
and you
me?
warm my heart more than the sunset during the summer by the seashore.
Why?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Why?
You know, there's
It
something
just
even
keeps
more
going.
beautiful that could happen. But for that, you
It's
need to
the
let
same every
me
time, and yet it
get a
gets me
little
every
closer.
every fucking
Oh
time.
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Thanks, guys. What did we want next? Oh, other finding a Jin. Oh goodness. Oh fuck me. Okay. This one's easy. Easy peasy. Let's get some little salt in there. There we go. And then uh do what I want. Perfect. This is great stream. I'm so glad. What, why are you drawing baka water? I'm not drawing baka. I so far I have, well, okay, I've drawn some requests. And also, hey Wiblu, the disclaimer is I cannot draw, so please know that all of these will be terrible. But we have Cursed Kermit, Throwing It Back, a depiction of my favorite part of the story we read earlier, Talsier, Kermit having a katana fight with Lampy, and then this is other. This is other well player, the Salt Shaker. This is a request. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna draw a lamp because I don't. You know what? We're gonna assume that this is like a genie situation. Okay. This is an artistic depiction of a djinn, not the real thing, obviously. You are not gonna get this kind of thing in real life. Just FYI. Suggestion, Marazzo Cabadoning? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'll do that next. Honestly, I was expecting a tombstone, pleasantly surprised. Maybe I should have done that. Oh, I forgot to turn the opacity all back up. All right, there you go, other. There's there you go. That's that's I don't know. With I can't draw people. Like this is the best I got on even myself. So I don't know if I could get the right amount of detail in for for uh Espa doing a Cabadon. Draw back Espa. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How do bats do? Okay. Why does it look like this? Oh no. Oh no. Let's try that face again. Let's do the do-over on that. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to draw snouts. So this bat is just gonna have a face. Draw Cersei versus Wib in epic DBZ style fight. Oh goodness. I think the perspective on that is above my level of ability. So I don't know. I don't know if I could do that one. This is the suave message deleted. What? Did Automod catch you or something? What did that say? I can't see. Can't read things. I'm blind. Yeah, there we go. That's the better bat face then. Bats have like their wings are like fingers, you know? It's gonna have like little tiny feet connected to his body. You know what? There we go. I don't know how that's like bending, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. All good. Don't question the physics or anatomy of this drawing, and we'll be all set. There we go. Oh wait, he needs a little hat. Hold on. Hold on. I got it. With the big feather. Let's get like 2 feathers. There we go. All right. Capadon. Oh my goodness. He would. All right. I think I'll take a couple more suggestions and then I might hop off for the night since this was unplanned. I don't really know what else to do. But we did get quite a few little drawings up here, didn't we? All right. What next? I'm bad at thinking of things to draw. I guess I can fix, the legs on Lampy so they're not like, going through his body. You know, he might like that. There we go. Do an animation. I don't even know how to do an animation. I've never done that before. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, I could maybe do an animation another time. Like I can come back and do one, but I would need to figure out how to make that work first. Like that's not going to be tonight, but I can try for another night. Um, yeah. But I could do another drawing suggestion or two. Hold on. I gotta screenshot this. I got an easy example of slime animation. I posted it on Lampy's Discord. Nice. I don't think tonight's the night for it, because I do kind of want to head out. I don't want to learn something new tonight. But I am tired. I have a whole space here. What should I fill it with? I don't know. Draw Circia on a dragon? Okay. I don't fucking know how to draw a dragon. Here we go. Uh, Here we go. I guess he's gonna be kind of cartoonish. That's how he's ending up. Um, Dragons have like big shoulders, right? I don't know. That's Scooby Doo. No, it's a dragon. Come on. You gotta recognize a dragon. Yeah, this is very dragonish. Maybe. Gotta have another arm here. There we go. I don't know what to do. He's got a little nub. You know what? He's got a nub. I don't want to draw another hand. Um, he's gonna be like, he's gonna have paws. Actually, I'm lazy. And he's got his cute little tail. It's spiky. Yeah, he's Spike. Cersei fighting Geralt, and Geralt had a nice groomed beard. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can draw Geralt. I definitely would not be able to do a beard justice, even if I wanted to draw one. I don't know how to draw this hair as tiny. That's really, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the vibe. Remind me, have we fed the bot? Google.com. What? I don't have links blocked because I want people to be able to post like clips if they make them. Because I like clips. Y'all don't post many clips, but I do like them when I get them. Look like fucking Mickey Mouse with these with the buns sometimes. I think we have to make them not filled in. I think that's how we win this. We should just make them circles. There we go. All right, that's me on a dragon. There you go. Jin wish number, I don't know, +1. Revive the bot. I mean, there are commands. You can just do something. Like, I think this one's still up. Maybe? No, I took that one out because it's a redeem. User cannot follow themselves. Oh man. Well, there you go. The bot has spoken. All right. 7 months. Jeez. Actually, I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary. Um, I don't think you can ban yourself, other. But we did have this was fun. I enjoyed this, even though it was not what I had in mind for this evening, but it was still pretty good. Still had a good time. Hope y'all did too. I think I'm gonna end it here. So if you want